My name is Aaliyah Lang. In this video, we'll be reflecting on my Level 1B fieldwork experience at Blodgett Hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan. My Level 1B fieldwork experience took place for 3 Mondays once a week, and it was completed in an inpatient setting at Blodgett Hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The types of conditions and diagnosis included multiple sclerosis, traumatic brain injuries, cerebral vascular accidents, and seizures that resulted in the patient's upper extremity becoming fractured from a fall from the seizure. The total patients seen a day were from 5 to 6 patients, primarily 3 in the morning or 2 or 3 in the afternoon or evening. The interventions primarily focused on increasing strength, mobility, endurance, and overall occupational performance. For the purpose of my case study paper as well as my case study intervention video, I focused on one of the patients that I was able to observe as well as have some hands-on experience during my fieldwork rotation. So some of the client factors were that she was an African American female, 60 years of age, referred to OT for multiple sclerosis. Some of the symptoms of hers were that she had fatigue, loss of balance, decreased endurance, and pain. Some of the other client factors were that she was retired single, and environmental factors were that she lived alone in a condominium with 2 bedrooms. The short-term goals for occupational therapy were to increase endurance with ADLs and decrease pain with upper extremity, and be able to do so with mod assists. Long-term goals were to complete all functional activities independently, safely, and with minimal pain. The client's primary goal was to complete occupations with independence without any excessive fatigue. Some of the values and interests of hers that she really enjoyed doing were blogging and making desserts. Some effects from her multiple sclerosis resulted in some comorbidities, which included double vision, which is diplopia, with the client being provided prism embedded glasses to help her with seeing objects in single visions throughout the OT process. For my case study intervention, I will be incorporating energy conservation techniques to help the client fulfill the task of performing the occupation of washing dishes efficiently with minimal rest breaks and no discomfort or pain as possible. So I will be making sure that she knows how to prioritize, plan, pace, and position herself, which are the 4 key factors for energy conservation. The video will also focus on helping the client develop ways to complete the task and focus on modifying the kitchen so that all the materials are placed within range and it does not involve her to bend or reach too far. The video will also focus on modifying the task so that she's able to grab the items easily. The chair will also be placed behind the client while washing dishes, and in case she needs a rest break, the chair will also be placed behind her to dry the dishes in a seated position to conserve energy. For my intervention, I'm going to be having a client who's been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis develop energy conservation strategies to be able to facilitate the ideal of washing dishes at home safely and independently. Right now, she is SBA, which is standby assist. So I do have the gait belt around her while she will be facilitating the task. Last I seen her, she wasn't able to facilitate the task without requiring any rest breaks. So I'm going to teach her these energy conservation techniques. That way she can get it done more efficiently. She is African American female, referred to OT because of her diagnosis. She is retired, lives at home alone in a condominium, and it's 2 bedrooms. So to begin, I'm going to have her grab all the materials that she needs to begin the task. That way she doesn't have to constantly go back and grab the items. So she's going to need a dry towel, a wash towel, and then as well as the dish detergent. Alright, and I'm also going to place this chair behind her as well, just in case she needs a break. Like I said last time I was with her, she did require a lot of breaks. So due to these energy conservation techniques that I'm going to help her apply, hopefully she's able to get through the task a little bit better. So how are you feeling today?
I feel good.
Good. Ready to wash some dishes?
I'm ready.
All right. So I want you have all your items. Good job grabbing everything. So I'm going to have you start by washing the smallest item, which is the cups here. We also did modify this by moving all of the materials that she needs up above the counter. That way she doesn't have to bend at all, which will reflect back to her fatigue. Good job. So now I want you to move on to, the measuring cup. Feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little tired. I'm going to sit down.
Okay, so I'm going to have her sit down now, and she can sit down and also clean the dishes as well. So that's going to help her get through that a little better. Good. So I'm going to also have you dry the dishes while sitting down as well. You get that spoon too? Good job.
Thank you.
So now we're gonna go to having her put the dishes up. So what I'm gonna have you do is, are you okay?
Yeah, I feel a little better.
Good. Okay, so go ahead and stand for me. I'm gonna move this chair out, and we're just gonna put the dishes here in this cabinet, so it's right within range here. So as you notice, I don't have her bending at all. She's not doing a lot of reaching. Everything is within range. Everything is above the counter, and that is going to contribute to her being able to facilitate the task efficiently. Good. All right. All right, and now my client has completed the task of washing her dishes completely with SBA. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Good, better than last week.
All right.
Way better than last week. So practicing energy conservation with multiple sclerosis is going to be very beneficial for the client to be able to complete her task that she wants to do, and she has to get her dishes clean. So yeah, good job.
All right. Thank you, Aaliyah.
You're welcome.